Hello everyone, my name is Ryan Cam, and welcome back to the Twilight Zone Vlogs, and today I'm going to be talking about the episode called Dust. It tells the story of a man named Luis Gallegos, who killed a young girl while driving drunk, or about as driving drunk as you could get in the Old West. Drunk carriage driving? Yeah, sure. While he is awaiting his sentencing, he is taunted by this dude. His name is Sykes.
He's an asshole.
Not only did Sykes sell the sheriff the rope that they're going to use to hang him, but he lets Louise know of it quite often, to the point where even the sheriff tells him to kick rocks. But Sykes is the type of guy to stick the knife in and give it a little twist on the way out. So when Louise's father is desperate to try and get his son not hanged, he sells Louise's father a bag of dirt that he calls magic dust. And well, the dust has some unexpected results. Last week's episode, Night of the Meek, is one of my favorite Twilight Zone episodes, and I thought this was going to be the start of another run of quality. It's not. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Dust is actually a bad episode, but it was quite hard to sit through. It all kind of boils down to Sykes, played by Thomas Gomez, making his return to the show after being an escape clause in Season 1. This character, I imagine, is supposed to be this insufferable, but Thomas Gomez does a little bit too well of a job in making him insufferable, because every time I saw him, I wanted him to be run over by a carriage. Again, that's probably the point. But at the same time, Gomez did a little bit too good of a job, to the point where I just kinda hated it. Unlike in other Twilight Zone episodes where you're put in a hopeless situation, but hey, there is at least a kernel of hope, there isn't even a kernel. And I missed that small kernel of hope, because there is none to be found here. Pretty much outside of Louise, his father, and the sheriff, and to a lesser extent the victim's parents, everyone in this town is just completely terrible. There is a man who brings in his entire family to see this hanging, with the rationale being, kids ain't never seen a hanging. Now I get to take them to see a hanging. So, Twitter's not just a recent phenomenon. This has just been happening, but in different forms. Sykes is basically an internet troll. We might as well just call him that. It also doesn't help that this episode was directed by Douglas Hayes, who had done some of the more famous Twilight Zone episodes. This is definitely not his best work, and in some cases, I don't even think it's really his fault. On Paramount Plus, where I watch these episodes to prepare for these videos, I noticed that in the background of the episode, it's supposed to be green screen to look like the western sky. There is very clearly a crease in the green curtain, or the green background, if you will. It was so noticeable that I was like, just focus on, but I couldn't not notice it. And I don't mean to be that guy who's like, oh, would you forget an iron that day? Not trying to be that person, but it just would not leave my mind. Even the twist when it happened, and it's actually a pretty positive twist, I was just so mentally tired from the episode, and it's not even 25 minutes long. So, I just don't know. Like I said, I don't think this is technically a bad episode, but I was not a fan of just everything involved here. And again, I think the point was to make me not like these people. But again, this episode just kind of had go-away heat. Like, okay, I think you're made pretty well. Just get off of my screen. I hope I don't sound like a crazy person by saying this is a technically fine made episode, except for some creases, but the people are just terrible. But I hope I don't sound like I'm crazy. But what were your thoughts on the episode if you have seen it? Leave them in the comments. I'd love to read what you have to say. And next time on the vlogs, we're going to be taking a look at the episode called Back There. If you like this video, please be sure to leave a like, comment your thoughts down below, and if you like this video and you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and click the bell to allow notifications. That way when a new video drops, you'll be the first to know about it. My name is Ryan Cam, and I'll see you in the next one.